top 10 favorite Pokemon of all time. Not of all time. Because I already made a top 10 Pokemon design. I think less 3 years ago. But this 7th gen, 6th gen, 4th, 8th gen, maybe 7th and 8th. I have new taste now. New taste, really. I'm gonna be starting a new top 10 list series for Pokemon alongside my usual top 10 anime list. So, without further ado, I'm going to. This top 10 is based on my opinion and what I prefer to use in game and on my Wi Fi battles. By all means, this is not a competitive Pokemon battle, a competitive guide. It is just what I'm using for my Wi-Fi battles. I love doing Wi-Fi battles. I did like EV training in 6th gen and 7th gen and maybe a little bit on 8th. I have level grinded. I have EV, IV bred, EV trained, all that good stuff. And you know what? I want to do this video. I have new taste in Pokemon. But without further ado, another thing is I'm not going to be listing up any starters here because that deserves a list on their own, and any legendary Pokemon. And I'll go to Bulbapedia and just show off a little bit of their base stats. Yeah, so that maybe I can have my own sets on there, maybe. But yes, by all means, this is not a competitive guide. I'm just showing what I like to use in game, either in game play or in competitive play. Without further ado, you hear me that you hear me say that I digress. Without further ado, let's get on started. And welcome to a different angle. You know that magically change angle per video, right? Per scene. So for my number 10 spot is Mimikyu. And this is not going to be the last 7th gen mon. I just really love Mimikyu's design. Like, just the fact that he's trying his best to look friendlier, because of course in the anime they show how terrifying what's underneath Mimikyu's costume. But you know what? Mimikyu is misunderstood. He wants to be popular. That's why he wears a Pikachu costume, and he's so cute. Like, just the design alone. But you know what? Design alone, I just don't. It's not just the design alone. I like its special ability. This guy's like, I can set up toxic swords dance, because I sometimes use it for offense, for offensive Mimikyu, swords dance, then play rough or knock off. That's my setup for my Mimikyu, and I put it like probably either a leftovers or citrus berry for my Mimikyu. And its base stat total, it's probably on the screen right now. It's going to be 476 base stat total of 476, with the highest is 105 in special defense, and its HP is 55, attack 90, 8 defense is 80, special attack is 60, and speed is 96. So I use it mainly to set up like the swords dance, toxic, and then play rough and sweep. I love this Pokemon. I love the designs. I love the base stats. And let's proceed on to number 9. Number 9, I like number 9's design, but I haven't really given him a shot in Wi-Fi battles. But I really love, when I first played Pokemon Shield, the reason why I bought Pokemon Shield is because I love obstacle. I think, it's both. Okay, the reason why I bought Pokemon Shield is because, well, it's Galarian Ponyta, so maybe not, but I did get myself an Obstagoon the first time I played Pokemon Shield. And you know what? Let's discuss about his design. I love his design. It's really cool looking, and you know what? I really dig the design. Without being said,
the base stat total is actually not bad, although its defense is more prominent. So and defense. So what can I run with that? I think I can run bulky because it's not really the HP is 93, and the base stat for special defense is 81. So that's not bad for like a setup kind of Pokemon, and 90 is actually decent for attack. So maybe we can run like a knockoff set, like a toxic setup for uh for Obstagoon. Yeah, I forgot. I nearly forgot the name. Okay, maybe yeah. Setup team like protect toxic maybe, or like a very just is it his special ability abstract? Signature move is abstract. Maybe we can do that and like just have a setup team with it, and maybe have of a couple of physical moves like knockoff. Because I think you can learn knockoff and night slash. I'm not certain about the move pool, but I'm just showing the base stat for now. So without further ado, number 9 is the newly introduced Pokemon of Gen 8, Obstagoon. Let's proceed into number 8. Number 8 will be Como from the 7th Gen games. Now, this I actually discovered Como when I was watching like a Poketuber named the King Nappy and Shady Penguin discussed how great Como is. And you know what? I kind of agree with him now. I really do agree with his design wise. I fell in love with Como. Too bad that you only get him too late in the game. But you know what? I will free up space in my team just to welcome a Como or a Jangmo in my team. So yeah, he definitely has a place in my team. Even if I have to wait until Vasponi Canyon, I think, to get one, no problem. I will get him. With a his base stat total will be 600. Yeah, 600 with the highest stat of attack with 110, defense with 125, special attack with 100, and special defense 105. His lowest stat is his HP and speed, which I really, I majority of the time I can just run my Como with a choice band or a choice band because it's physical. I love using a physical Como. So yeah, I just run physical Como basically. Like I haven't really, because newer Pokemon games like 7th Gen and 8th Gen, I haven't really used new Pokemon from those gen. I just use Pokemon back, transfer it from from X and Y, and just use those because I always procrastinate in EV training my Mon. So I just use like my 6th Gen Mon for Wi-Fi battles. So that being said, number 8 would be Como. It hurts me to put Como here, but you know what? I'd rather have the newer gen Pokemon lower in the list because I love majority of the 6 Pokemon. I really do feel for majority of the top 6 or top 7 in my list. So number 8 is Como. Let's proceed into number 7. Number 7 is from a 2nd gen game, but you know what? It's kind of weird to put this lower in the list because it's a 2nd gen Pokemon. It's kind of one of the early kind of Pokemon from an early gen. But you know what? I really do love Ampharos. Ampharos for me, I love the design. Like, it's too bad that it only gets dragon typing in its mega form, right? But I usually run a mega evolve Ampharos in Wi-Fi battles, so That's kind of my thing with Wi-Fi battles. But enough about that. Its total base stat for its normal form is 510, and for its mega form it's 610. I'm probably gonna display uh the base stat over here and over here in this corner right here, so you can follow up with this with the with the highest stat for both form in its special attack. So I relatively use it for mega evolution and with a trick room in a trick room theme. I love using mega evolve because it's kind of less canony with only, yeah, it's kind of, no, it's not really that less canony because it can take up hits. It's just really really slow, and every time I use it in game I always give it the quick claw. So yeah, it can outspeed through that, but the design is really cool. I think Ampharos is, I think it means lightning dragon, which is funny because it only gets the dragon typing after it evolves. I think they should have put it like electric dragon in its normal form, but whatever. I can deal with an only electric type Ampharos, right? So with my number 7 is Ampharos from the second gen game because I really love the design. Not really fun in the competitive side, but I really love the design. So number 7 is Ampharos. Next, Toxtricity. I really love the design of Toxtricity. Oh my god, it's tough to pronounce. Toxtricity. Tried saying that 10 times. I love the design, like the amp form, the yellow one. I actually love the yellow one more, but the blue one is really cool for me too. So Toxtricity is one of the Pokemon introduced in Sword and Shield. The recent game is in number 6. It's a relatively high kind of position for 8th gen because it's relatively new. So with that being said, base stat total for Toxtricity is 502, and with the highest base stat is special attack with 114. It has HP base stat for 75, attack 98, defense 70, and special defense in 70, and speed in 75. So I haven't really used it quite a lot in Wi-Fi battles, but in the battle tower I use it quite a lot there, and I usually run it with all special attacks. So it will wreck house. Although it doesn't seem to take damage that well, so it's kind of less canony that way. So I'm just used to sweeping with it. So my number 6, a relatively new Pokemon in my list, is Toxtricity. I just love the design. The base stat is relatively high. The base stat total, I mean, and the special attack especially, and I just really like it. I've been using it ever since I played through the Pokemon Shield for the first time. So it speaks volumes there. Number 6, Toxtricity. Oh my god, Toxtricity. Say that. I should say that 10 times. Okay, let's proceed then to number 5. Number 5 is a Pokemon from 5th gen. I think the only Pokemon from 5th gen in this list is Hydreigon. I debated over putting Haxorus and Hydreigon, but you know what? Because I love Haxorus, but Hydreigon is just his design. I mean, it's a three-headed dragon. Doesn't need any reason not to be liked. Like, it's a three-headed dragon. It's a dark dragon. I love it, and you know what? That's all that I'm gonna explain for the design. It's a three-headed dragon with black and a relatively imposing shiny as well. It's green, like it's green and black. I love it. So with that being said, its total base stats is 600, with the highest stats is attack with 120, 105, and special attack 125, and HP 92, defense 90, special defense 90, and speed 98. I haven't really tried a physical Hydreigon. I just tried it. Uh, no, I did. I tried mixed, but not purely physical. I tried it with Light Orb. So I tried mixed Hydreigon, and it's powerful. Like it can dish out a lot of damage, but usually I'm just been running my Hydreigon with a Choice Spec or a Choice Scar for that matter. Yeah, I run it with Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse, Surf because it learns that. Those are the three main. Uh, I, I can't remember the other moves I run it with, but I love those kind of moves. So that being said, my number 5 Pokemon is Hydreigon. I mean, it's just a three-headed dragon, right? A freaking three-headed dragon. That's it. Let's proceed into number 4. 4. It's the only 6th gen in this list, I think. Yeah, wait, let me check the script. Yeah, it's the only number. Oh, yeah, it's the only Generation 6 Pokemon on my list. It's Talonflame. Although it's not really like I love using Talonflame because of its design, but when I figured out that its hidden ability is Gale Wings, oh my goodness, I literally sweep with Talonflame here. Like it's Gale Wings. Like the design wise, it reminds me of a phoenix or a falcon. I love the design. I love Falcon. I think Falcon is kind of an awesome bird. Like I love falcons. Okay, I love falcons, and it's a decent design. I love its irregular ability to flame body, which I used flame body pretty much when I was breeding Pokemon back in X and Y or Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun and Moon. I use Talonflame for that. But competitive wise, with its Gale Wings, it pretty much is pretty much the strongest flying type with its base total of 499. Yeah, barely squeaking by in the 500s, but its strongest base stat is speed with 126. Its special defense is 69, and special attack is 74, defense 71, and attack is 81. Second highest is probably attack, and HP is 78. Yeah, 78. So I usually run it with physical and choice band because it's Gale Wings. It's all of its flying type is priority. So I run it with Brave Bird. Usually with Brave Bird. Then Flame Charge and Brave Bird go hand in hand together. So yeah, I run it with that. I love the design. Yeah, I discussed it up. Okay. Number 4 is Talonflame, and let's proceed on to number 3. Number 4 is another flying type. You know me, I'm the Infernape King. I love Infernape, and 4th gen is one of my favorite generation in Pokemon, just because all of my favorite champion is in there. I love the gym leaders. I love all the Pokemon. I love Infernape, Torterra, and Empoleon. And you know what? My favorite flying type is in this generation, and I love it. Staraptor is my all-time favorite flying type. And every time I play either a ROM hack or Pokemon Platinum, I always get Starly because Staraptor is really awesome. That Intimidate ability, I actually prefer its regular ability Intimidate because it reduces attack, so it destroys your enemy's attack. It's already weakening its enemy's attacks. I love that, and the base or the design is really cool. Like the edgy look on it, I really love. So yeah, with the base stat total of 485, and the highest attack is speed with 100 and attack with 120, and of course I'm gonna display it over here, and HP is 85, 70 is defense, 50 is special attack, 60 is special defense. I usually run it with choice band and choice scarf because it's really it's it's physically its physical attack is really high for me, so I usually just put it on choice band or choice scarf, and either choice band choice scarf, and then I also run it with U-turn. So number three is Taraptor. Let's proceed into number two. My number two will be Gengar, the only first Gen 1 Pokemon in this list is Gengar. I love the design of Gengar. The first time I got exposed to Gengar's design is when I was in elementary, and you know what, Gengar? I have this one friend who loves drawing Gengar, and from that, I keep looking up its images. It's really cool. Gengar is really cool for me. I love Gengar's design. Like, it's a chubby ghost. Like, in the anime, they did justice to Gengar, although it's quite banned because of like the title. But I love the design for Gengar. The Gengar has one of the best ghost type designs of all. Like, it's a fat ghost, purple fat ghost. What else can I say? I love the design. With that being said, Gengar's base stat, the normal Gengar is 500, while a base stat total regular Gengar is 500, while the Mega Evolved one has a base stat total of 600, with the highest base stat with speed and attack, special attack as its highest base stat, and its HP is actually, for its regular one is 60, and attack is 65, defense is 60, and its special attack for the regular one is 130, its special defense for the regular one is 75, and its speed for the regular Gengar is 110. Meanwhile, the Gengar has the base stat HP for 60, 65 for attack, special defense for 80, and special attack is 170, and special defense is 95, and speed is 130. So I usually use Mega Evolution for when I was playing 6th gens to 7th gen. I usually use Mega Gengar. Yeah, Mega Gengar is relatively powerful, but now that we don't have Mega Evolution, I still hope that they will bring Mega Evolution back, because I love Mega Evolution. Okay, enough for the tangent. It's not Mega, I'm usually just running it with either a choice scarf or a choice specs, and with Shadow Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Thunderbolt, and Psychic. Yeah, Psychic for all those pesky with all those pesky fighting types that goes my way. So number two is the only Gen 1 Pokemon in this list, Gengar. Let's proceed into my number one. There's number one, no surprise, is gonna be from 4th gen, right? Because I love 4th gen. many of my favorite Pokemon is in 4 Gen, and my number one Pokemon is Lucario. Every time I play a 4 Gen game or a ROM hack that has 4 Gen Pokemon in it, or the X and Y, I love using a Riolo and evolving that Riolo to a Lucario, or getting a Lucario in general. I love Lucario. This is my favorite Pokemon, non-legendary and non-starter Pokemon of this gen. I love it, man. Like, competitively, it's really, really good because its Mega Evolution make it really, really strong. And I just really love the design, like the wolf aesthetic to it. So, number one is Lucario just because of the design alone. But let's go for the base stats. I'm gonna put it right over here for you guys to see. But normal Lucario has a base stat total of 525, the highest being its attack with 110 and special attack with 115. HP is 70 and defense is 70, special defense is 70, and speed is 90, quite high actually. For Mega Lucario is the base stat total for Mega Lucario is 625, and the regular one is 525. Okay, and the highest is attack, still the attack, and special attack, which has the HP base stat of 70, defense 88, and special defense 70, and speed 112. So with this, I love using Mega Lucario. I just love using Mega Lucario. Like, for competitively, I love using Mega Lucario. I always use Mega Lucario, and now that there's no Mega Evolution 8 Gen, I usually just have a mixed Lucario. So maybe a Life Orb is beneficial for me. I love using mixed Lucario. I love using Earthquake with Aura Sphere in it for my Lucario. So number one will be Lucario. Without further ado, let's end this top 10. Time for a transition. Yay, transition. Yes, we made to the end of my top 10 favorite Pokemon. And you know what? I'm really, really, really hyped up for this list to continue, for this series to continue in my channel. I love Pokemon. Like, I'm still gonna discuss anime on this channel, but I'm glad that Pokemon is actually returning. Discussing Pokemon is returning on this channel because Pokemon will always be my favorite when it comes to video games. And the anime, Pokemon anime is my gateway to anime. Like, the very first anime that I've watched is Pokemon. Like, I love that series. Like, I think I binge watched it a couple of times when I was a kid. I remember when I was a kid, I always bought Pokemon DVDs back when we were living in the Philippines. So yeah, I love Pokemon. I've played it with my friends before, and you know what? I have a card. I have a card collection, although not when we were living in the Philippines. I have like this kind of big box filled with nothing but Pokemon cards. I love Pokemon so much. Like, my favorite. Like, you guys watch my room tours. You guys know that I have quite the Pokemon collection with me. Like, I have cards. I have the video games from 4 Gen, and I don't really have the 3rd Gen games because I use emulator for that. But I love Pokemon, and I'm kind of excited to be talking about Pokemon again. I was thinking to be creating anime videos because those apparently get a lot more views. But you know what? This is something I love, and I want to continue talking about Pokemon with you guys. So in the comment section below, tell me your favorite Pokemon in there. So without further ado, click one of the videos right here and subscribe for more Pokemon and anime related contents. See you in the next video, you